Okay, I should be live. I am not really sure. I think I should be live, guys. This is my first time streaming, so I just have to quickly go and check. Wait, how do I even check? I think it should show that I'm live. No, it's saying connect your encoder. Oh my days. Oh, I don't know how to do this. Wait, I should have finished watching that video. I'll finish watching it. Oh, I am live. I am live. Okay, okay, okay. I am live. I am live. Okay, I'm live, guys. I am live. Okay, I am actually live. Am I still live? Oh, I'm still live. Okay, okay. Let's get straight into this. No, no, no. Um, okay. Let me close all these other pages. Refresh this. Okay, I'm live. So, all right. Okay, okay, guys. Okay, guys. I've gotten my stream going. I've gotten my stream going. Wait, imagine if okay. Yep. Everything is set. Oh, I feel so good about this. Okay, another thing is, I doubt any of you will watch this while I'm streaming, but I'll just connect it to my phone. I might not be able to read chats, which is exactly why I'm setting it up on my phone. Yep, my first stream. I finally figured it out. I feel so good about this. Okay. All right, let me mute this. Um, wait, I should be getting a game here. Hold on. Where is the comments on this? Oh my days. Why can't people comment? Where is the comment section of this? Where is the comment section on this? Oh my goodness. I should not have made this for kids. I should not have made this for kids. Okay, I get a game and aborted. Okay, I'm surprised. I didn't think it would take this long for me to get a game. But guys, you might not be able to comment because I can see that on my phone as I'm watching this stream, which does bother me. Why can't we comment? But I mean, it is what it is. Okay, I get another game against Onem 57. Oh, you can't see their ratings. Let me quickly turn that off so that you can see their ratings. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Live. Aha. Aha. Now you should be able to see their ratings. Okay. So I'm playing against a 2300 and 37 rated player from Indonesia, and I'm just going to be playing this D4 9 C3 setup. He goes pawn to C4, attacking my center immediately. I can go pawn to E3, that's playable. Pawn to C3 is playable. I can take, but I think the best way to combat against this is to go pawn C4 myself. Yep. He goes pawn E3, just defending the center, and this is fine because in most positions he's going to be left with the isolated queen's pawn, and I could honestly just take right now, which I guess I can do. I can. Hold on, though. Can I already take? Wait, because if I take, can I already just take like this and just be better? Can he push? No, he can't push right now. When his bishop gets here, he can. Hold on. I'm going to take this pawn. I mean, he could just, okay, he ignores me and he defends the pawn. Alright, that's fine. I can pin. I kind of like this pin because I can apply pressure. I will pin. Okay, he just castles. I will castle. And this is fine. This is fine. I like this. Um I've got both of my all of my pieces developed under 20 moves. I have a good control in the center. Okay, so now how do I want to continue this? I could come here with my knights to trade and bring this other rook into the game. H3, no, that doesn't do anything. I could take, no, no, that's not good. Okay, maybe I want to go for this, but then there's some kind of rook to c8 here, bishop here. No, that doesn't work. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go knight to d4, and if he takes, I am okay with that. Because now I get a quick rook f to d1, putting more pressure. Oh, he attacks my bishop. I can just reroute like this and apply more pressure on his bishop. Okay, he attacks my bishop. Alright. If I take, his bishop takes, and I don't like that. If I come here, he can go pawn to g4, which I'm okay with. But if I come here, what's the difference? If I come here, I have this diagonal, and he still can. Okay, I'm going to go bishop to f4. This should be better. I have this long diagonal for my bishop, and he can't come here. He goes rook a c1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to put more pressure on this pawn with my bishop. He can't come here to kick me out. Ooh, I should have gone rook f to d1. I should have, yes, because my bishop is no longer on this knight. So now he has bishop to c5, and I'll go back probably to d3, and now he gets pawn to d4. But pawn to d4 though comes with its risks, because my bishop sees this pawn on this b7 pawn. So here he does get pawn to d4, solving his problems of this isolated pawn. But I do have, eyes on this. Okay, he goes queen to d7, defending this pawn. I will bring my rook. Oh, now he can come here and attack me. Wait, no, that doesn't do anything. Okay, now he brings his rook and he's defending. Okay, so you know what I want to bring this bishop here and remove this knight, so that now I take away one of the defenders of this pawn. So that's one of the disadvantages of having this isolated queen's pawn. Your opponents can put a lot of pressure on that pawn. And have I blundered here? Bishop f5. Okay, he does this. Oh, that's pretty smart. If I take and take, he takes like this. Okay, that is smart. That is very smart. Okay. Wait, but I have a check. Hold on. Here, 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 here. Check. No, that doesn't change anything. That doesn't change anything. Because if I take here, he takes here with check. No, that doesn't change anything. Okay, that is a creative defense. I think I can play queen to d4 to put pressure. He doesn't have this because I take to put some more pressure, but to what end though? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna come queen to it, but he just comes back. What am I doing? What am I doing, guys? He's just going to come back with bishop to c5. He's just going to come back. Queen to d4. What was the point of this? That's just a horrible move. Queen to d4. Why would I go queen to d4? It does nothing. Maybe I could go pawn to h3 does not matter. Exactly. He just comes back. Now do I want my queen on, if I come here he pins. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do this again. Let's see if he wants to repeat. If he does, I'll go queen to f4. Okay, he doesn't want to repeat. Okay, I'll go queen to f4 now. Putting pressure on this knight. Okay, so he comes back now. So it's I have advanced a little. My queen is more active on this side of the board, but he is still defending very well. How do I want to continue this? G4 is an idea. So let me go pawn to H4, stopping that. Because G4 is an idea, now he defends his knight with his bishop. So first I'm going to go pawn to H4, stopping him from playing G4. And in some lines, I'm gonna okay, that's odd. Why would he do this? He goes queen to C6. Idea being if I come here, he'll take here. But this is a fork. Wait. Knight takes, take, take, take. She doesn't have any check. Rook takes, take. I'm up a pawn, a clean pawn. Yeah, take here, check. Take, take, king here. This is just completely winning. Okay, wait, hold on. Take, take. It's the same. Yeah, this should be winning. I'm surprised he put his queen on c6. This should be winning. This should be winning. Whoa. Okay. So he gives me his queen for my knight and my rook. Okay, this is very surprising play. This is very, very surprising play. And not good play, to be honest. Not good play at all. So, how do I want to continue putting pressure? I can trade, but then his knight would come here. And I don't want that, actually. I don't want that at all. Okay, I can come here, hitting this pawn. That's an idea. But my rook is kind of odd. My rook is kind of, is kind of is out of play here. I can come rook A, rook DC1. He can take. I can come here. I kind of like this. And if he takes here, I take here. And this check doesn't do anything. Okay. If I come here though, wait. If I come here, he can take, but I'm threatening me. But that doesn't do anything. Okay. I'm just gonna go B3. I'm gonna go pawn to B3. All right. I don't want him to have any idea of here, and I want to just come rook to DC1 without having to give up this pawn. Although now he kind of gives him dark squares. But this should be a winning position if we play this correctly. All right. I don't really think he can move his dark square bishop all that much because my dark square bishop is making some strong threats in the position here. I'm still surprised. He just went queen to c6. Where is that move? Queen to c6, like what? Honestly, I'm still surprised. So one thing about when you're up a queen is you want to stabilize your position. Once you're done with that, which is why I played this move pawn to b3. Once you've stabilized, you want to go and start poking at weaknesses. Now, the reason why this isn't just completely lost for black is black's king side is quite solid. So that's the reason why if black's king side wasn't as solid as it was, this would be over pretty soon. But his queen side pawns aren't very solid. So I'm going to come here and attack this. And this pawn will most likely fall. It will most likely fall, and I will have this outside pawn. And that is already like a plan. So, there's one thing about getting a winning position and then converting. You need a plan, and this is already a pre-made plan in my head of how I want to go about this position. So once I've solved the problem of my side, That is, of course, making sure everything is solid. Now I'm going to solve the problem of this bishop. And what I have in mind is to take this knight and then take this bishop. I think I like this a little bit better. And then trade off one rook. Although that doesn't really matter, but so now I have a new plan. I want to trade off this light square bishop without this knight coming here. Even though that also doesn't really matter. Wow, my position is very winning. My position is very winning. Even if I take here and his knight comes here, it's not doing much. It's not doing much at all. Because I just come here and this is gonna be tough to defend. My position is very winning, actually. Very winning. This is very, very bad for black. Very, very bad. Okay, what do I get if I read this thing? Is it just plus 8? They don't show. Wait, there's a way to calculate if it's plus 8. Oh no, it could be plus 9, I guess. Because he has like 33 trophy ratings more than me. I said trophies because I play Clash Royale a lot. So he has 33 rating points higher than me. So that could be plus 9 here. Okay, my opponent is going for a think. Oh wow. Is my opponent just going to resign? Because I mean, when he burns all this time, though, I mean, I think I would play pawn to a5. Honestly, I don't know what I played because I have some serious stress, like to chop down and to chop down. But I'm a bit worried that if I take this bishop, after taking this knight, if I take this bishop and this pawn opens up, he has this c file and I can't really question it. Even this is nothing because I just have queen to c f5 hitting this pawn. Even this is nothing too. And I take away rook to c2. This is nothing. And my position is very winning, actually. Very, very winning. Even this is also bad. And even at best, if I take, and this pawn takes his rook opens up. I also have queen to a4 going after his a6 pawn, and he has nothing in this position. Okay, this is very bad for black. Now I get why black is taking a lot of time to think here. This is very, very bad for black. Okay, after this game, guys, I will have to go use the toilet. So I'm probably just gonna keep this on one of my friends so you can watch them play. Just gonna check if anyone is playing right now. Okay, is he just going to stall his clock? Because I will definitely report him if he does that. If he does decide, because I think he had 5 minutes. So if he does stall his clock to 0, I will be reporting him. Okay, I'm going to report him because this is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Why just stall out 5 minutes and waste 5 minutes of my time for what? I'm actually going to report him. This is very, very unprofessional. Just bad. Like there's no need, absolutely no need for that. Just to stall out your clock like that. I mean, comments disabled. Why is comments disabled? Yeah, he just stalled as his luck. Very, very bad. Very, 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 very unprofessional. Very unprofessional. Hold on. I need to quickly go and edit something. Why is this? This is just highly unprofessional of him to stall out his clock like that. Just unprofessional. I mean, what do you gain? What do you gain from doing that? Okay, I had one miss and 6 inaccuracies. I had 91% accuracy this game. Hold on, guys. I am coming. Let me see if this is showing. Okay, not still on chess. I need to quickly go edit this stream so that you guys can comment if you do see this stream. I'm going to go edit this stream. I'm going to go edit this. Where do I edit this? Okay. Where do I edit this? Where do I edit this? I think it's. Oh no, sorry, content. Okay, I am editing the stream live. Edit comment section. Why can't you guys comment? No, it's not. Made more pockets. Show more, please. This stream. No, 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 no. Where is comments? Where is comments? Comments and written on. Anyone? All right. All right. So it's mixing. The settings can be changed. Okay. Save. So now let me go check on my phone. I should be able to comment on this now that I have changed it. I should be able to comment now. Okay, I should be able to comment. No, why? Oh my goodness, why can't I comment? Save. Okay, comment section is not disabled. Okay, so I should be able to comment now. Hold on. Let me go on normal YouTube and check. Sorry guys, this is my first time making stream, so it could take a while. Okay, okay. Uh-huh. View your channel. Sorry guys. Now check it live. Okay, it doesn't say any. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Live chat. Okay, I think I've opened it. All right, I have opened it. I'm going to go play one more game. I feel like using the toilet though. And I don't want to have to use the toilet in the middle of the game. It would be a nice gambit too. Oh wait, no, I haven't analyzed the first one. No, about, no, about cancel. Yes, games. This should be mine. Game history. Yes, check, check, check. All right, all right. I can now. It's this game. I wonder what my accuracies were. Okay, let's do this. I played D4. This is all normal. And then he played this line. Let me see what this line is even called. Let me see what this is called. Oh, the Krauss variation. Interesting. This is the Krauss variation. Okay, this is fine. I went C5. I think that's the best way to play. Yep, C4 is the best way to play. Taking is fine. Pawn to E3 is also fine. He takes, yep, and I take. They want to play G3 into this Catalan setup, which is good since he'll have an isolated pawn. and it would be the perfect target for the Catalan bishop. But I don't have to play into that. I pinned him. This was fine. And now I took this pawn because I recognized that he couldn't take back, which he also did. The game would have gone down the hill very quickly if he took this pawn. He would have, there was an error. Wait, Rachel. He would have gone downhill very quickly if he took that pawn. But he didn't. He came here defending, and I went bishop to b5, all fine. And I castled, and he took this pawn. They want me to take his knight. Oh my goodness. Forcing him to take like this. I didn't even consider this because I didn't want to give up the bishop there so quickly. But this is quite good, actually. This is quite good. Rook to c1 is not bad, but could have been better. And they want me to take the c pawn. They don't like knight to d4. They want me to take. What is this? Oh, oh, oh. They said this. They actually like this version. I didn't like this because he had bishop to d7. And then he would just slowly kick out my knight. They want me to take here and give up. Yeah, you see, this is edging stuff. They want me to give up the two bishop pair just because I have a little bit of space. This is edging stuff. I wouldn't have done something like this. It's a little bit unreal at this level to just give up the bishop pair like that. He attacks my bishop. This was fine because I would retarget. They don't like this. Wow. Okay, yes. They don't like this. For the bishop to c5, queen to d3, and d4. Wow, I was right. This is good, but oh, I see why this is so good. Because I can't take this pawn because of this check, and then I have to come here, defend, and this what's it called? This is just equal. You can even take, and b5, and this is just equal. Wait, is it? Is it b5? Or rook to c2. Oh, rook to c2. He does have this. And then I have to bring one of these guys back. And this is just a drawn end game. But he did not do that. He went here, and I went bishop to e5. And queen to d4 is an inaccuracy. Okay, that's where all the inaccuracies came from. Because we repeated moves. And then I went queen to f4. That's where these inaccuracies came from. And he goes back. Pawn to h4 is another inaccuracy. What? They want pawn to e4. Oh. Why I just completely missed pawn to e4? Because I thought pawn to g5 was a move, but I mean, I guess that's not a move because the pawn is even pinned. Wow. Okay, hold on. Pawn to h4 isn't even one of the moves. Okay, but this is a blunder. Oh, that's my brilliance. I mean, it's not really a brilliance. Oh, b3 was best. That was right. B3 was best. And I was saying, even if he did something like this, pawn to a5 best. I guess that was best. I was saying that even this is winning because first I have queen to a4, targeting his weaknesses. And even if I didn't have queen to a4, I have queen to f5, hitting his weak pawn. And those were the two reasons why I said this position is just lost. All right. Okay, I am going to go quickly use the toilet, but before I do that, let me put this on one of my friends that are actively playing so you guys can at least watch something. Oh, this guy, I promise he's playing. This is one of my friends from PAU. I'll text him that I'm streaming live, so you guys can watch him play while I go use the toilet. Ugh. Alright. Well, the game ended. White won. Okay. Um, I'm back, guys. I will be getting into another one. I'm going to be getting into another 10-minute game. And yes, this stream is going to go on until I hit 2400 or 10 hours pass. I mean 4 hours pass. Probably going to be streaming longer than that. I could probably stream till like 6 because like around that time, that's when my dad comes back from work. Okay, I'm surprised. Shockingly slow, my parents. Because when I'm playing offline, it's just instant. Sort of just instant, I mean to say. Okay, okay. This is taking a lot of time. What's going on here? Usually doesn't take this long. Wow. And I'm not even that high. I'm like low 2300. I'm not even that high up. Because usually when I'm like high 2300 and my parent is just minus negative, minus 50 negative downwards, that's when it starts to take a lot of time. But I'm not even that high up. And it's, oh my goodness. I think I have to refresh my page. I'm surprised that it's taking so long. Will I have to edit this out? How much time has it gone? 37 minutes. One game. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. Oh, finally. I get a game against someone called Sabuj Biswak. Yeah, now I'm not going to try to pronounce that. He's from Bangladesh and he's rated 2287. So this is the Scandinavian defense. This is the Marshall line. This line is a little bit tough to play for black because it's the line where black just grabs a lot of space in the center. Um, I think I can just. How do I want to do this? Because I need to get this bishop out, but then this pawn is incredibly weak. So I'm going to go pawn to c6 first, then get this bishop out here or here. And I'm going to go pawn to c6 so that when he goes queen to he goes pawn to f4. Now that is not a move. I don't think that's a good move per se. I will just go bishop to g4, developing this bishop. Oh, lovely, lovely. This is exactly what I wanted. I was able to trade off my light square bishop for his light square bishop. So now my position should be just all right. He goes pawn to a3 here. He wants to play pawn to b4. I want to stop that with pawn to a4, but queen to b3. Actually, this is fine. This is, but he gets pawn to c5 and he still gets pawn to b4. So I'm not going to waste any time trying to stop this, because if I play pawn to a5, he gets pawn to c5 and he still gets pawn to b4. So I'm going to leave that alone. He goes pawn to h3. Okay, he's just pushing all his pawns at this point. Um, my development. I want to develop this knight, but then there's g4. and g5. And where's this knight going? Can I play pawn to c5? He gets d4, take. Nah. Here. That doesn't work. Pawn to b4. No, I don't like that either. I don't like this either. Maybe I'll go pawn to h5, stopping pawn to g4, but he comes here targeting the pawn, and that is a problem. Okay, let's actually think about this g4. Knight here attacking this pawn. Alright, I have no choice. I'm going to go knight to d7. If he wants to play pawn to g4, that's alright with me. I'll just come out like this. Okay, he goes pawn to b4, and now I want to attack this pawn. I can also go. No, that doesn't work. Okay, I'm gonna go pawn to a4, attack this pawn. I want to take and trade his rook off because I have less space. So I want to trade pieces because this will give me more time to activate my pieces. Okay, he goes pawn to b5, putting a pawn on my side, but I can go knight to b6 now, hitting this pawn. I can also take, but then his knight will take, or his pawn will take. And both are not very good for my position. So I'm going to come here. Did I just allow pawn to c5? I did, guys, I did. Oh, this is not okay. He doesn't go for it. Is that good? That's just bad. Because he gives me pawn to a5. Okay, now he still has. Okay, now I want to take. Now I'm going to take this pawn because now my knight gets to d5 because he has to take with the pawn. I think if he takes with the knight, no, I don't think that's very good because he gives me rook ac1, putting pressure on this pawn. He still does do that. I will go rook ac1, pressure on this pawn, and if he goes pawn to c4, now I get this d5 square, and I actually kind of like my position here. I actually do. And for any g4, g5, I do have knight to e4. Hmm. And one thing I'm going to be a bit cautious of is he's pushing all these pawns and he's creating dark square weaknesses around his king. So I will be quite vigilant of these traps. And I really like my position here because I get the move pawn to b6. And once I get this move pawn to b6, although he has some knight a2 ideas. What is this? Huh. So he wants to meet pawn to b6 with c6. Can I go queen a5? Oh, he's also attacking this pawn. Queen a5. There could be some bishop to d2 ideas, but no, not right now. He'll have to get a rook here. So queen a5 is good. I will go queen a5, defending this pawn, and just activating my queen on this diagonal where my knight is. I think at the right moment, I do get knight to e4 with some traps, but right now I don't see any useful moves with the move knight to e4. Okay, he goes is rook a2, allowing this. Okay, now I do kind of like knight e4 stopping that. I do like knight e4 stopping that. But there's queen to d3. I have like pawn to f4. I will go knight to e4, stopping bishop to d2. And if he goes queen to d3, I think I will just play knight to f5, and my position here is a little bit comfortable. Okay, he goes pawn to f5 himself, stopping that. Hmm. He goes pawn to f5, and I have to lie. I cannot lie. I underestimated this move quite a bit. Do I have here? Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do I have here? Take, and if he takes, I hit him with this, and I get his knight. Okay, that is a move. But if I come here, he can just take. He can just take. That is true. And I can come here. He can take. I can come here with my rook, and he has a lot of things. Okay, wait. I come here. He comes here. I take. He takes. Rook here. He comes here, and I don't have much. Rook back here. He goes here. Wow, that doesn't look like it works. That does not look like it. Which means that I think I might just be in trouble. Can I come here so that when he takes, I can take? That is a move. That is a move. I'm not going to fly. Queen to a6 is an idea. But if I take, can he remove my queen? Knight f4 doesn't really work because I just take. But this looks like it should work, but it just doesn't. Wait. Take, 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 take. And the threat still stands. Bishop here, queen here. Yeah, I think this works. Everything in me is saying that this doesn't work. But I'm going to go for it because the alternative, queen to a6, just looks horrible. What? What is this? He doesn't see the idea? Wow, I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Because I thought it was obvious. Wow, this is something else. Is he going to come here and attack my queen? I just take. Wow, this is a miracle because if this tactic didn't work, then I think my position would just be dead lost. Yeah, he gets that. I have to take. He'll take. Goodness. Okay. How do I take here? Oh, here. I take here. He gets knight to e4, and here I'm going to take here because if I take my rook, then knight to e4 is way stronger. Okay, he just takes, and I can't take because of this check. I can't allow him to take because of this. So I think I have to play pawn to if f5. Pawn to f5 he takes with his rook. Pawn to f6. Oh my god, my position is so ugly right now. Wait. What about queen to c5? He takes, I take. Wait. He takes, I take. Any check. Wait. Queen to c5 might be the move though. Wait. And then knight to e4, threatening some kind of checkmate. Bishop to f6, hitting the knight, check. Here. My position might just be fine. Hold on. I'm gonna go queen to c4. This is very dangerous stuff here. Very dangerous stuff. Very dangerous stuff. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I mean, it's either that or I'm just lost. I could go pawn to f6 here, but I mean, if I'm playing pawn to f6, then what am I playing for? This is a crazy game. Honestly, I would love to analyze this after. What is queen to e6? That is so bad. That is so bad. First of all, he hangs this. I can't even take that. If I think he missed knight to f6 because my queen is defended. Yeah, I think he blundered. I think he blundered. Queen to e6 is very bad because now he's in a forced endgame. Yeah, this is very bad. This is very bad. But I'm down a lot on time though. This is very bad now. Because now we are just in a first end game and he's down a pawn, but his pieces are not that active too. What is this? He's saying if I take what is this? What is this? What is this? Um, I don't have time. I don't have time to be thinking about this right now. Okay, look, man, I don't have time for this. What I want to do? Attack the rook. I'm gonna attack the knight. Okay, so I'm in a slightly better endgame. Slightly better is a stretch. He attacks my rook. I'm gonna go back. I don't like what he's doing. He's helping my pieces. He's helping my pieces get into the action. I don't like what he's doing at all. He is helping my pieces get into the action. Um, I'm gonna attack his knight here. He comes back. Okay, now what? I'm gonna trade rooks. I want to trade rooks. He doesn't want that. He attacks my pawn. I will defend my pawn. Oh, he blundered this and pinned my knight. He hung this pawn and I didn't see it. Oh my god, that was just winning. Oh, bishop takes. That was just winning. Oh, I have 1 minute. I just want to go trade off one rook. If I can just trade off one rook, then this should be smooth sailing. So I need him to move this knight. I have knight e4 ideas. Very strong, very strong. Knight e4. I need to play quick. Oh, I gave him this pawn. No, I didn't. I didn't. Oh, yes. 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 This is winning. This is winning. He might resign. He might resign. He might resign. He might resign. How do I finish this off? Okay, let's get this guy inside. I guess let's get him here. I think he might resign soon, guys. I think he might resign soon. Okay. So I think a quick plan, because I'm low on time here. Quick plan, a quick plan. What is this? What is this? Um, wait. Come here. Attack this pawn. Attack this pawn. And if I get to double, this should be some kind of checkmate. If I can double here, this should be a kind of checkmate. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I don't have this check. I want to trade up this bishop, but I can't. He'll just run with it somewhere. He does this. What does that do? I don't know. I'm gonna take this pawn. He has this. Oh my goodness. He has this. Um, do I just sack? I'm just going to sack. I don't have enough time to figure it out. I'm just going to sack and like pray or something. I'm still completely winning. I'm still completely winning. But you see the way I'm doing this because I'm low on time. I just want to cleanly convert. And now I'm just up a piece. This is a little bit easier because I've taken down one of his minor pieces. What is this? What is this? What is this? Force the trade. Force the trade. Yes, yes. Force the trade. Oh my God, I have 31 minutes. How am I going to do this? Yes, yes. Come on. Yes, yes. Don't play. Game over. Check. Ugh, stressing me. What? Oh, he has this. Now, but this is easy. This is easy. Yeah, this is easy. Okay, I need to be careful so I don't blunder stalemates. He has this square. Okay, yeah. He always has a square. He still has a square. He always has a square. He always has a square. And this should be checkmate very soon. Yeah, that's checkmate. Okay, wow. Wow, that was not easy. Oh, let's look at this game. This is going to be a fun analysis. All right. I'm probably gonna have like 70 something percent accuracy in this game. 85.6. That is a lot more than what I thought I would have. Okay. That is two mistakes, one miss. Only two mistakes, one miss. I'll take that. Opening was horrible. You see the double question mark here in my opening? Yeah. All right. I kind of like this. I kind of like this new thing they added to it. My opening here is horrible, but before we get to see a percentage, but now we don't. I can just check the percentage on my phone, but there is no need for that. This was the Scandinavian fence, and this is this Kraus variation, which is quite difficult to play. E5, E5. Why? I guess it. Oh, I guess it. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I was never doing that. I went pawn to C6, which they say is horrible because of just knight F3. Yeah, this is tough to play. I was saying that this is bad. Wait, it's not bad for the reason I thought it was bad. What about this? This is fine. Oh yes, he can't go after this pawn. He can't go after this pawn. Okay, so for future use, Bishop F5 here is completely okay. Knight to F3 here, E6, and this is just fine. Okay, now he does have this. But don't I just have knight to D2? Yeah, and he just gets his pawn, and they're just saying he's better. They're just saying that he's better here. And you know what? I can't lie though, he kind of is. I mean, it's not lost for black because I have a lot of activity, but like his position is like really good. So I need to find a line. I just watched a Hikaru video and he did this to someone. If I'm correct, the way to play here is no, there is a way you play against this. I think give this check. No, I mean it's not bad. Okay, you know what? I'll have to check this. I don't want to check this with Stockfish 17, but why not? Why not? Let me quickly check this with my Stockfish. Let me quickly load that up. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, or you guys can't. I'll make it so you guys can see. Okay, let me quickly change. I'll make it so you guys can see. Okay, now you guys can see it. So this is what I used to train, by the way. Stockfish 17. I'll explain in a different video on how to download this. And what did you do? Okay, here, here. So the best move, according to them, would be to queen e4, but queen e8 is the second best move. And I was trying to remember what's the best way to play against this. Oh, c5 is a move, e6 is a move, e5 is a move, e6 keeping this bishop in. Wow, what is the idea of this? Oh, this used to go for c5. Okay, I was never doing this. I was never doing this. And the idea is just to develop like this and be like this pawn is overextended. What is this? I'm shocked. They want us to take and allow me to develop this bishop. But that is inhuman. Bishop e2 is a move I'm sure I'll get. And now they want us to take pawn takes and what's this? Castle, castle, h6 preventing the queen. That is reasonable. Um, what's a move I can get in this position? Rook to e1 is an easy move. Knight b to 7. What is it? Pawn to a4, preventing knight to b6 is an idea. Knight to b6 regardless. And how do you defend this pawn? Because the threat is to take, 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 queen takes, and check and win the queen. So how do you defend that pawn? They want you to go g3, stopping the check. Look at that. G3, And then I go pawn to a5, stopping you from playing pawn to a5. And I get a decent position actually. I get a decent position. Bishop to e3, putting pressure on this pawn. I get a decent position. Okay. Okay. I see why that's not so bad. So see, this is one of the advantages of well, having stopwatch 17 because it's way stronger than the engines we are using here. And now I know what to do against this c4 line. Now I know what to do. All right. So I played pawn to c6 because I wanted to have a good way to defend this pawn after I played bishop to f5. And he played pawn to f4. I said this wasn't a good move. This is not good either. Fianchetto on target this weak d pawn. I was not doing that. Okay, that's why my opening has two blunders. That's why my opening has two big question marks. That's why. All right. Um, this was fine. This was all fine. This was fine. This was fine. This was good. This was not good, but they wanted here. What is this? Why? Wait. Okay, let's say you play something like rook to b1. That looks like a sensible move. And then I take what? You take with pawn. And this is just better for me. Oh, okay, this is better for me. This is actually way better for me. All right, he didn't find any of that. And then we just played a normal game from there. This wasn't good, but this was good. And from here, my opponent was just done, and I just played this very well. Wow, wow, this is oh nice. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Brilliant number two. Two games, two brilliance, guys. Two games, two brilliance. And yeah, this was just downhill from here. And you guys gotta like and subscribe when you watch this stream. I converted this end game with a minute and 30 seconds. You guys have to like and subscribe once you watch this. And I just sacrificed my this was the best move. Ah, look at that. Like you have to like and subscribe. You have to like and subscribe, guys. You guys, come on, man. Come on. Come on. Alright. I need to make these games faster because an hour has already gone by. An hour has already gone by. And I'm nowhere near 2400. So I need to make these games faster. As usual, it takes 17 years for me to get a game. I wonder, is it because I'm streaming? Does it even say that I'm streaming online? Chess profile, it doesn't. Okay, I got the game JNJ 2698. I will play my d4. I think next game I get as white, I'll play the English. Because I don't want to just, oh, he plays this, plays declined variation. I'm going to get my bishop out, play pawn to e3. Probably take this, oh, he takes, okay, that's good. a3, yep, ideas. I'm going to stop pawn to b5. And he plays pawn to b6, that's odd. Usually best is to play pawn to c5, striking at my center. I will castle, and he plays bishop to b7. So you know what I'm gonna go for a quick queen to e2 so I can get my rook here, reinforcing the center. So of course there are better moves, probably like pawn to h3, rook to c1. Those are probably better moves, but I like this. So which rook do I want? This rook or this rook? Most likely this rook will have to go on the c5, so I want this rook. But both are fine, by the way. Both rook a to d1 and rook f to d1, both of them are fine. But you see what I've done here now. Now I think he wants to play pawn to c5, which I can ignore because I have adequate defense on this center pawn. But you see, I'm putting a lot of pressure on this. What is this? Oh, I see the idea. He wants me to take, and I take this pawn, and he takes. Sorry. And now he'll here, 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 and here. And if I take, I lose the bishop. But if my G pawn takes, my king is a bit weak. You know what? I'm gonna go for this. I like this transformation of the position, and I'll tell you why. I like this transformation because white loses the bishop, black loses the bishop there, and my king is not all that weak. Like I have this bishop there, so I will slide my king, bring my rook, and I will have okay, what he wants to take. I'm gonna come back. If you want to take, fix my pawn structure. I have no problem with that. He plays pawn to h5. Oh, okay. Okay, so I have this to come back. That's a move. I have pawn to h4, but then he has pawn to g5. Take. Okay, okay, that is annoying. Okay. Can I go pawn to e4, h5, and I take? Oh, hello, Chill the Knight 67. You're the first one to comment. Nice. I got to comment on my first stream. I highly thought I would just make this stream and no one would watch. It's nice to see someone here. I am fine, Chill the Knight 67. I am very fine. Okay, so I was saying G4 looks dangerous, but you know what I'm going to do? I think I should take. I don't like the idea of taking because there's queen to G4. I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. So what I want to do is, so can I just quickly get this bishop back into the game? There's a quick f4. There is a quick f4 here. So you know what? I'm going to take. Now I'm going to wait. Here, here. No, that's not the threat. I'm going to go for this. I'm going to go for bishop to b7, and I'm going to bring this bishop back to c6. I'm doing this because I want to bring. Okay, he does this. This is fine. And okay, now he can play pawn to d5. Honestly, I can just trade this knight. Now I think about it, I can just trade this bishop for this knight, not allowing it to get here and start causing me problems. I can play here, but then he gets d4. My bishop is blocked out and offside. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this knight. I'm going to take this knight, play. Yes, my elo is good. I'm 2320. Or do you mean my FIDE rating? My FIDE rating is not so strong. I'm just like 1965 FIDE, 1960. But I haven't played in a whole year, so I should be inactive now. So the reason why I traded off two of my, what is this? Pawn to f4. He wants to get this rook involved. Okay, but how do you defend this guy? I don't think he planned on defending that pawn. I don't think he does. I will go after it because this pawn could actually be a problem if it's. Oh, that is not good. That is not a good move. Queen to e7 because I just get queen to g5 and he doesn't want to trade. I guarantee you, he does not want to trade. Rook to f6 is an idea. I think I have to move my king out of the way. Not really, but I will. Rook to f6 is an idea here. But yeah, the way my opponent has played this is shocking. Pawn to f5, I would not have expected. Honestly, I think my opponent's position here is just bad. Because I was expecting pawn to e5, sacrificing a pawn, so he could get like access here. And it would be difficult for me to come and win this pawn. But the way he's played this is not good at all, because now He just, oh, he takes. Okay, this, okay, pawn to f4 could be the idea. But that is not bad. Yeah, pawn to f4 is the idea. That is not bad. Okay, so what's going on here? He wants to play pawn to f3 and just keep my king short here. While he's doing this, I could be playing pawn to b4 and trying to run with this pawn. Okay, let's say I do this. I play pawn to b4. He goes f3. I go a4. He comes here after this pawn, and I just keep on running. He takes, I take. He takes check. I come here, and like he doesn't have any checkmate. He can come here after this pawn, which looks very dangerous actually. Wait, that looks very dangerous. That looks actually very dangerous now. Hold on, that is very dangerous. b4 here, a5 here. No, he takes, opening up his rook here, a6 check here, a7 here. No, but I queen. So he no, I queen. I think this should be faster. So I'm doing this. I'm going to go for this counter attack because realistically speaking, oh, he wants to do this instead. Oh, this is just bad. No, this is just bad. No, this is just bad. This is very bad. This is no. I'm wait. Hold on first. Hold on. So he doesn't take, which is also more bad now because now his rook doesn't even get active. But this pawn is just too fast. Yeah, you can't just ignore my passed pawn. And he didn't even do this correctly because he had some serious threats if he pushed. What is this guy doing? Okay, wait, he wants to take here, but your pawn is in the way, blocking your own rook. Okay, so a7 here, rook c8, take, rook c7, b7. How do you stop this? How do you stop this? Okay, this looks like it's just winning. Yeah, take. Oh, is his idea? No, no, no. This is way too slow. I see his idea. His idea is rook to b5 and rook a5. But this is too slow. This is just too slow. This is too slow. This is way too slow. No, this is too slow. He has this check, but it doesn't do anything. I can just come here. If I come out, he has this check. So let's go here. No, but this is too slow for my opponents. And he forgets that his king is on the back rank. So this is a check. And this position should be lost. Ah, mm. He gives up the rook, but that is not going to save him. How do I want to take? I can take like this. I can take like this. If I take like this, no, this everything is winning. He has like pawn to h3 ideas, but that is also losing. So he pushes the pawn. Okay, let me go and make a new passed pawn. First, let me just come and catch this pawn. So when you have a position like this, you want to just kill your opponent's counterplay. So first, I'm going to go and catch his passed pawn, and he's going to do this. I do not mind. I'm going to take. If he takes, see the thing is, I'm going to come here, kill his counterplay. He can give me this check, but it's not going to do much. It's not going to do much for his position. I just want to kill off his counterplay completely. Take this pawn. Now he has these two passed pawns, but he is not going to be able to get these pawns rolling. And you'll see why here, because his king is completely cut off. So if his king somehow got over here, even this would still be completely lost. But I would be a little bit worried. So he wants to check me. Let me take a step forward. If he gives me a check, okay, he wants to do this. Let me attack his rook. And you're going to see what I'm talking about now. He simply will be unable to continue to, and he hangs his rook. Okay, yeah, that's. Oh, I see what he wanted to do. He wanted to go for a sneaky trick where he takes my own rook, thinking I'll pre-move, but no, that's not going to work. Not at this level. Not at this level. That is not going to work. Okay, so this rating climb is going very well. 88.2% accuracy. What's going on here? Three mistakes. Wow. Hey, my opening was good this time, but my strategy was not good. I wonder what they mean by this strategy. Strategy was not good. And these ratings, I should probably read the article they have about the updates. All right, but this looks pretty clean. He only had one chance somewhere here, but apart from that, I played this very well. So let's look at this. This was nice. He took all fine, all fine, all fine. Do I plan to stream often? I plan to stream every day. Chill the 967. Sorry for not replying to your message. I do plan to stream every day from now. The time I don't really know. I will. I'm on break from uni, so I have a lot of time. And to be honest, right, I just figured out how to stream. Yes, it sounds crazy, but I just did. I just figured out how to stream. So I will be. So this idea was right, but they want me to go for E4, take the whole center. I saw this, but I just thought this was bad. It's not actually. It is not. It is not bad. This is very strong play. Okay, I should have gone for this. I should have gone for this. And yeah, I was like, this is a blunder. So this is like a someone's offering me a challenge. Okay, I will accept your challenge, but after I finish analyzing this game. So this is a tactical mistake because when you find tactics like this, you need to first ask yourself, is this position better? It is not. You give up the bishop pair, you give me a pawn, but my king is weakened. Yeah, okay, fine, my king is weakened. But how do you attack? Like, how do you attack my king? And that's the thing, they didn't like this. They just, wait, what? Hold on a second. They're just saying that this is not a threat. That's what they're saying. That this is not a threat. My highest rating, um, my highest rating ever was 2440 on this account. You can find out if you click my account and check it out. My highest rating ever is 2440. So they're basically saying that this is just not a threat. But I didn't really, well, hold on. Actually, this is not bad. This is not bad. This is not bad at all. This is a very solid position, actually. Very solid position. What is best here? What's even best? What is best? What is the best move? What's the best move? What's the best move? What's the best move? Okay, this is best. Uh, okay. Well, I did not do any of that. Okay, this was right. Yeah, I was right. The way he played it was, oh, this is not good. Huh. This is not good because he gets this counter play. And I was right about this. Yeah, I was right. He had to take because if he had taken this pawn, it would have been, it would have been much different for him. If he had taken this pawn, which he was supposed to, he would have had this open file for him for his rook. Is chess my favorite game? Yes. But he didn't do that. I think that's simply why he lost. Because now he's too slow. Wait, what? This is wrong. I'm supposed to come out here and allow this. Huh. Oh, okay. Okay, okay, I get. This is not too bad. This is not too bad. Okay. Yeah, but apart from that, this is just win there. Then yep, this is just win. Yeah. 88% accuracy. All right, let me see that person that was sending me a challenge if he is still interested. I don't see him anymore. Let me see. Will it show here? Okay, no. Let me see if he is in the game. Oh, this guy is online. Sadiq, that promise is online. Oh, he sends me a challenge again. Okay, okay. Let me beat him one game. Um, let me tell him I'm streaming right now because some people are not okay with playing and streaming. I am streaming. Let me see if he'll see my message. That's odd. It seems like the stream is a couple seconds late because I have it open on my phone. My phone is getting low. Okay, he is not making a move. Why is he not making a move? Okay. If you game aborts, I'm not going to accept. Okay. So he goes pawn to d4. I will go one pawn to d5, and I'm going to decline the queen's gambit. You can play the knight f6 version of this, which is literally the same thing here. And he's playing the Catalan variation. This is very strong opening choice. So I like to play in this semi-Slav way, which is exactly what I'm going to do. I like to play it in this semi-Slav variation where I slowly develop my pieces. That's how I like to play this. He goes rook to d1. So he's playing this in the most accurate way, actually. And I'm glad to see that, which means he knows the theory because this is the best way to play with bishop to f4. And I like to play this queen c8 line with rook fd1. I just like to. Did I start on zero elo or 2000 when I made this account? So I've been playing chess since I was a child. So I didn't. The time I started playing chess, chess.com wasn't really a thing when I started playing chess. And it's funny I say that because I'm really young. So when I started playing chess, chess.com wasn't really much of a thing. So I played most of my chess, like when I was under 1000 elo online, I would say. I played most of that against computers, bots, computers. But he takes. I don't think this is correct because I get to take in my c1 and I bring this rook. So no, when I started playing online, I was like 1800. So I was around 1800, but that's not even on this account. That is not on this account. Okay, will I take with my knights? There's e4, and I get the bishop. Or will I take like this? I want to take like this, but I don't like this all that much. Why don't I even like this? This looks very solid for me, to be honest. If his knight comes in, I'm just gonna go pawn to. I'm just gonna. Actually, I like this. Hold on. I think my opponent has made a mistake. Hold on a minute, because I just get rook to c1, and my position is comfortable here, very comfortable. Yeah, but no, I think my opponent made a slight mistake with this, because somehow I just have an equal position, and it takes a while. I mean, you mostly get equality from what's it called when you play against the castle, and if you know a little bit of theory. But I think c takes d5 is wrong. I think this is wrong. I think this is wrong because it just eased up my play. It gives me more space, an open file for my rook. What's he doing? He's targeting this pawn. Okay, I can trade, preventing his knight from coming here, which I think is quite important actually. Okay, he takes with his rook. I don't like that either. I mean, he had no choice. What am I saying? Okay, how do I want to do this? I do not want to allow him to double, actually, believe it or not. And now I want to defend this pawn. I'm going to go pawn to a6. This is fine. Just defending this pawn. Next on my list of moves will be pawn to b5, hitting this queen, and also like preparing for if he wants to keep a piece on this semi-open file to pressure my b pawn. But I really, really like my position here. I really like my position. He goes for a quick pawn to c4, which is to be expected. That is mostly the idea of the Catalan to attack this d pawn. But I think here I can take. I mean, you can take any way. You can take in any version. But you know what? I'm gonna bring this knight. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna bring this knight. I'm not going to take yet. I want to activate my pieces more before we start opening up the center of the board. And if he takes like this, I think I can just take with my queen and my position is perfectly fine. Take with my queen, knight h4, queen d. Oh no, that is not good. I can't take with my queen. If I take with my queen, there's knight h4 hitting my queen. Oh, okay, he does this, which is also good. Which is also good because now he unleashes this bishop and I cannot take because my bishop is undefended. But he's also threatening here. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go queen to a8. He's threatening here. Queen to a8. Rook here. Take. Hold on. Here. Queen to a8 is good. Queen to c8 is playable. Queen to c8. There's rook to c1. Queen to e8. Queen to e8 I kind of like. Queen to e8. If it trades, my position is fine. If it goes queen to b, who is calling me? Oh my. Hello? Hello, good afternoon, sir. Yes, good afternoon. Yeah, so Nchuma, are you available for the game? Yes, I'm available. You are number nine, so Chumawala. Yes, you are Beara Estate. Yes, sir, they come. Let me okay, that's good. I will send you a code. So when you get to the okay, you're inside the estate. I'm coming. Um, okay. So you take the second left, right? Hello? When you get I think you take the second left. Hold on. Okay. Okay, yes. Yes, I'm not going to stop my stream because I understand. Um, all right, I'm back. No, I don't.
Oh,
Hmm?
and yes, you didn't wake me up, and that was not funny at all. You could have had this call inside your room.
Well, sorry about that. Okay, I was saying queen to e8 is also a move, and he would go queen to b3, disturbing this, attacking this pawn. Yeah, I think queen to a8 is best. I don't really like any of my moves here. Knight e5 is a very strong move. Knight g5 is a very strong move, which leaves me with very little options. It's Emmanuel. Emmanuel from PAU or your videos have great German titles on my screen. You're German. What's your name? Chill the Knight 67. If you're okay with saying your name. Because okay, he does this, which threatens this pawn. Ugh, my opponent is playing very well right now. This is annoying. My opponent is playing very strong. Wait. Did he just blunder? Bishop to c6. Did he blunder? He has this check. I think he did. I think he blundered. Bishop to c6. I think he blundered. Well, not really a blunder, but my position is perfectly fine now. Not really a blunder, but my position is okay. Yeah, he did. Yes. Okay, so now I've achieved equality. Equality. Okay, I have to say my position is slightly better. So this is a mistake. What's it called? Knight to d7 is a mistake. And I was hoping, do you know the city Munich? I'm living in there from Munich. I do not know the city Munich. I am Nigerian. Okay, he does this queen to c3. I don't like queen to c3. It pins the pawn to his queen. I don't know why he would play queen to c3. Maybe he's trying to blockade the pawn. I'm going to activate this rook from the f from its f file to the d file, putting pressure on this pawn. And I kind of don't like this move because it just has pawn to e3. No, he doesn't. He doesn't have pawn to e3. Hold on, because I have pawn to g5 trapping his bishop. So he does not have pawn to e3. How is he going to do this now? Wait, I mean, he's just going to come back. What am I saying? And if he has to come back, then I think I'm just completely winning here. Well, I'm not winning right now, but my position is much better. I have some threats like queen c4, his rook and his pawn. He can come here, and I really like my position, guys. I really like my position. Hmm, hmm, hmm. I even have threats like pawn to e5. Hold on. I have pawn to e5 here. Ooh, that would be savage. Like, if he doesn't see this, like, I have this threat pawn to e5. He can't take with his bishop because his pawn is pinned. He can't take with his pawn because his pawn is pinned. Okay, he does. He goes bishop to e3, which is good. Now I want to continue with pawn to e5, but actually, why not? He gets this. I take. He takes. I take. Okay, why not? Why not? Why not pawn c5? Because he still can't take because his pawn is pinned. So this is very good threat. If he comes here, I take and take. I'm perfectly fine with this. It's crazy how good people are. Soviets and it's crazy how good people are. Oh, Soviet people are good at chess. Well, chess did really kind of. Okay, so he gives me this pawn. Thank you very much. He thinks he can take here, but I don't think he sees that I have this check and I take this pawn. Now, of course, I would have loved for my pawn to be on b5 here, but I just have way too many pawns. And the problem with this is a same colored bishop endgame. If this was a opposite colored bishop endgame, this would still be completely lost, but he would have some chances to draw. But this is a same color bishop endgame. So at any point, if I'm able to secure a queen trade, I should be comfortably winning this game. So that's the problem with his position. And knight to d7 is an unfortunately mistake. Do you know the city? Uh-huh. Okay. I'm going to come here, start trying to get queen trades. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to, oh, he has this. No, I don't care about that. I don't care about that pawn. Oh, I can push defending the pawn. Ooh, my position is completely winning. Completely winning. If he comes here, I can push. Come. Oh, that is savage. And if he comes here, I just. Oh, he trade. Okay, no, that is not it. That is not it. That is not it. How do I want to win this? Okay, he's gonna come after. Oh, that is smart. That is smart. That is a smart way to play. Because he's getting this pawn. Can I come? Oh, wait, no, that doesn't work. Wait, here, check. He has to take this pawn. And I think this is just winning. Because there's no way for me to defend this pawn. So what I'm going to do is, the time that white will invest to take this pawn, I'm going to use that time to get my king into the game. So I already know that I can't defend this pawn. Like, I already know. So I'm going to advance my pieces, take control in the center of the board, and get my king into the game. Sorry, guys. The reason why I left earlier was because there was some issues. There was some payments thing I ordered. Okay, I get king to f7, and I get the move pawn b. I'm going to quickly bring my king into the game. And as I said earlier, this is a same color bishop endgame. So this is completely lost. What is this? He wants to freeze my pawn on a light square so that his king will be able to come and win that pawn. I don't see how, because my bishop covers here, my king covers here, this pawn covers here. So if he wants to push this pawn and freeze my pawn on a light square where my bishop cannot defend it, I have no problem with that. He takes a step forward. I don't have a reason to be concerned by this. I'm going to play pawn to g5, just push and get these pawns rolling down the board. His king can't even go to b4 to try to enter here. Oh, this is savage. Oh, Emmanuel from PAU. Oh, Fairs, when did you enter 2000? Wait a minute. Oh, I remember, I've texted him before. I have texted him before. He was 2000. I have texted him before. Um, how much? Okay, an hour, 30 minutes. Okay, too much time has it gone by. Because by 6, I will have to stop the stream. So yeah, my next plan is simply just gonna be no. You can't do this. I see his idea, but you can't. You can't do this. You just can't. Easy is just Ponzi. Wait. Can I have to do this correctly actually? Here? Yeah, this should be fine. Wait, is it? Oh my goodness, this is not good. This is not good. Wait, is this good? No, this is not good. This is not good. Because he gets pawn to g4. Regardless, he should still be lost. Is this? Oh my goodness. I think I messed this up. Pawn to g4. I messed this up. I messed this up. Oh my goodness. I think I messed this up. I think I messed this up. Oh my goodness. I messed this up. Are you serious? Are you serious? I messed this up. G. Oh my goodness. It's such an obvious move too. Just go pawn to g4. Guy, I messed this up. I messed this up. Oh my god, this is not real. I messed this up. This is not real. Wait. E4, king here. E3, take. Here, here, here. Wait. Wait, e4, king here, take, here. The king must come back. If I come here, he catches the pawn. King e4, he pushes. Oh my god, I messed this up. I push. He comes here. I take. Okay, no, this is winning. Oh, I thought I messed this up, guys. I thought I messed this up. I thought I messed this up for a second, but this is winning. This is winning. Oh my god, I was so scared I messed this up. No, but this is winning. This is winning. My end games. I don't know. My end games are something else. My end games are something else. Like I shouldn't even be making this kind of mistakes. My end games really are something else. Okay, how do I win this? Let's be calm. Queen here, here. He comes forward. I come here. He comes here. Zooks one. He has to come. Okay, yeah, yeah. He's in Zooks one. Here, 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 here. Wait, what? Here, here. What's going on here? Oh my god. Wait, what's going on here? Here, here, here. What? Are you serious? Sometimes, man, I just wonder what I'm doing with my life. Um, you know what? I'm gonna go for it. I don't have enough time. What is my opponent doing? Like, there's no way he thinks this is not winning. Okay, okay. My end games are absolutely horrible. Like, just unacceptable. Unacceptable. The fact that I didn't just win this cleanly is unacceptable. This was just something else. My end games are just I need to work on these end games because what do you mean I'm struggling to win this end game? That's just unacceptable. Absolutely. 89.2 and I gave it away. I gave it away where this was losing here. What is this? Oh, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Oh, it's the same thing. But I thought he has an extra tempo. Oh, it's not even about that. It's about the pawn. Okay, that was fun. I am going to go play another game. I'm not sure if I should. Um, hold on, you guys. Give me 10 minutes. I'm coming back. I have a package to be delivered to me, so um, I need to go and get that package because my younger brother is being annoying and he doesn't want to go get the package. He wants to play another game. Unfortunately, I need to go. You guys should watch study cards, play chess while I go to get my package. Oh, Tony. Okay, okay, guys, I'm back. I am back. I am back in business. Quick hearing check. Okay, my headphones are still working. All right, let me get into a new game. Quick check. This should be a rated game because I just finished playing an unrated game. He wanted to play another match, that but Emmanuel guy, but nah. By the way, I've gotten my package. Okay, as usual, it's taking forever for me to get a game. As usual. Oh, this thing is starting to get annoying. I don't know what is this. Why I can't just get a game. Like, okay, I get a game against Elliot Vincent. Let me play the Sicilian this time. I usually like to play my Scandinavian, but I can't play other openings. Okay, he wants to play it like this, where he has the full center. Um, this is fine. Who's this one calling now? Goodness.
You even put the charger on. Wow.
Of course, they put the charger. Okay, so he has the full center now. Um, okay, let me try to remember my theory. If I try to fianchetto this bishop, he comes here. I come here, he takes, I take, and my pawn blocks my developing square. So, I want to play pawn to e5. He can come here. Okay, that looks horrible. I can just come here. Okay, I'll do this. Wow. So yeah, that's what happens when I play an opening I'm not too familiar with. I'm going to do this, and now I want to pin this knight so that if he plays here, I can come here. I'm going to pin this knight to the queen. So that if he comes here, I can also just take. Okay, so he defends this pin. And now I want to just play pawn to e5 or pawn to d5. Actually, I like pawn to d5 because if he goes here, I have here now. And if he takes, I have a lot of pressure. So I will go pawn to d5. I'm not too sure what's best, if it's pawn to e5 or pawn to d5. I don't play the Sicilian often, but pawn to d5 makes sense. So that's one thing about chess. You don't really have to know a lot of openings, but if you just understand simple chess principles, it should still work out for you. Like I'm hoping it will work out for me. All right, chill the 967. You can go eat something. I'll still be here most probably, so I don't mind if you come back later. He goes pawn to d5. I like this very much. I don't like going back because if I go back, then what am I playing for? Okay, he castles. I can take and just play pawn to e6, and I do have a calm position. I will do that. I will do this. And yeah, I don't have a lot of space in the center, but I mean, I survived the opening. I don't really play this Sicilian defense that often. So it's usually a hassle for me to get past the opening. He comes here attacking this pawn. Okay, that is annoying. How do I want to defend it? Rook to b8 is an idea. Queen to c7 is an idea. I think I'll go with queen to c7. I like queen to c7 more because it also defends this knight from pins like this. And I want this rook to be on the c8 square. Now I look at this, I think I just gave him pawn to c5. I can't take. Okay, this is getting very okay. He doesn't see pawn to c5. Thank God. I don't know what pawn to h3 is. That is just very bad, allowing me to hit. He's trading off. I don't like this for white. because white is the one that has the development, the space, and like so if he's helping me to trade pieces, then he's sort of helping me to solve like my problems because that light square bishop is white's good bishop. White has 4 out of its 7 pawns and dark squares, so he doesn't want to lose this light square bishop. And I think at this point my position is already just fine. Okay, so I see what he wants to do. He wants to go for this attack. So the best way to defend an attack on the side is to strike in the center. I'm looking at pawn to f3 and I don't like what I'm seeing. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to come here. Rook to c8, knight a5. That's what I'm going to do. No, I should have gone rook fc8. I mean, it can't be that bad. Okay, what is this? Okay, I can just take. But this is my good bishop, so I don't want to trade like that. Let's say I don't take. Let's say I play pawn to g6. He gets pawn to h4. I get pawn to a5. He gets h4. I take. But he gets. No, he doesn't. Okay. Okay. Pawn to g6 is not so bad. Although now he can just come back. Oh, I should have taken the knight. I mean, I think both of them are okay. I don't like the idea of taking this knight because one, this is my good bishop. And this bishop is like pretty much my only defender of my king. So if I were to trade off, I've lost the only defender. And this knight, as you can see here, I have plans to go knight a5 and attack down this side. So if I have to bring this knight back here to defend my king, then I'm sort of slowing myself down. So I think pawn to g6 here is better than taking the knight. So one thing, guys, you shouldn't just play one opening. I mean, if you're not like very confident on your chances of not just getting lost in the opening, then you can play other openings. But I like to play different openings as black. I'm not gonna lie. I like to play the Queen's Gambit as white a lot because it's just a solid opening. And I don't really like to experiment all that much as white. But as black, I play the Caracan. What is this? Why would you do that? So bad. Why would you do that? Why? That is so bad. Wait, does he have any? Wait. Okay, so I have immediate equality with knight to a5, but like rook to d8, then what? Take, check here. This is nothing. Okay, I don't know what my opponent is doing. I don't know what my opponent is doing. Maybe he wants to sacrifice, but I'm unafraid, completely unafraid of this sacrifice. Yeah, I'm or does he want to? No, that doesn't work. I am completely unafraid if he wants to sacrifice his knights. Wait. Yeah, he has nothing. This pawn to c4 is a blunder. It's a seriously bad move, and I'll tell you why. I already have all my pieces pointing in this direction, and your one saving grace is that you have a strong center that is keeping my pieces, my bishops, my knights from getting active and getting into the center of the board. But now you do this. Now you've weakened your center. And at this point, I mean, only what happened?
No, I'm going to give you a can test it later. I wanted to check and make sure to them are complete. So I wouldn't put the package, that was all.
Mm. Is the charger still here?
Yes,
Is it
everything.
type B?
C.
It's type C.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think it's type B. It's type B. I did not check the type. Sorry. I didn't check the type. Be careful with the thing. The thing can
Wait,
easily fall
I
behind.
can't actually open it
Let me
because
open it.
I'm on stream. I don't want to show this on stream.
This is some things you show on stream.
Mm.
Real shit. Be like, oh my brother is disturbing me because we just got this shit. But don't let that thing fall. Be very careful. I'm telling you, look at this place.
It's not going to fall. See the charger. Let me.
You're not going to see my ear short.
What kind of charger is that?
Type B. Yeah, it's a type B.
Okay, so he does go for the sacrifice that I was completely unafraid of. Yeah, I don't believe in this whatsoever. Maybe the idea is pawn to d5.
How many minutes more to show me the one?
10. Wait, no, 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 no. Until the game is over. No, it's 10 minutes. What, do you want to do something?
No, I thought you would check it out, but if you want to keep streaming, it's okay.
No, I don't plan to stop yet.
Okay.
Guys, I just got the new controller. See, it's nice. It's a type B. Of course, it's customized. Nice. And now I can use this to play Fortnite. Uh, this was nice. I remember when I was still in uni and I went and borrowed my controllers to people. I'm never going to make that mistake again. I used to think, why are people so sensitive with their controllers? And then I started borrowing mine and I quickly understood why people didn't give out their controllers. People aren't very careful with what is not theirs. They are not very, very careful with what is not theirs at all. But pawn to d4 is just losing because I have queen takes e5. Yeah, my opponent is losing his mind here. I don't see what he's doing with this sacrifice. And I mean, at this point, like you have to call a spade, and just play bishop to e3 and start defending your position. Like you can't get all, oh, this doesn't defend because of take. Oh, that doesn't defend. Oof, 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 oof. That is bad. That doesn't even defend anything because I can just take the knight, the bishop will take, and I can take the pawn. I thought this was losing. Isn't this losing? Wait, wait, wait. I thought this was losing. Oh my, wait, 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 wait. Okay, no. Oof, oof, oof. I thought I blundered. I thought I blundered something there. Okay, next order of business. I need to get this rook out of here. Can I come here? No, I don't see that working anytime soon. Rook is pinning my bishop to my king. I can't come here because of check. Oh, I can just come here. Okay. Wait, can I? Yeah. Bishop here. Here. Okay, I can. Oh, but this is not so straightforward. This is not so straightforward. This rook is putting a lot of pressure on my position. But I think first I need to address this pin before he's unable to unfold his position. Yes, and I think I need to address this bishop now because I don't want to allow this bishop to just be on my side of the board, creating threats. So once I address that bishop, uh, let me package this right back up. Right after this stream, I'm going to go play some Fortnite. All right. This is the charger. It's a Type B. Let me see how long this is. Let me package this in my system. But let me text my brother that the package has come. He takes. I will take my rook. Oh, putting pressure on this F pawn. Okay. Okay, but first I think I want to win this E pawn first. What is this? Looks like rubbish. I can come here hitting the pawn. He can come here with his rook. I can take. Yeah, this is rubbish from my opponents. I'm sorry for this word. I'm supposed to swear on stream. Yeah, but that is exactly what I just talked about. This is losing. Unfortunate. My opponent did not handle this well at all. I mean, the position is lost. There is nothing to handle. Okay, is he going to resign now? He is in fact not going to resign. Okay. Oh, he does now. All right. That was a clean game. Let's quickly analyze that game and get into another one. 79.4. I mean, it is to be expected. I played an opening I don't really understand. So that's one of the risks. You're not my games aren't going to be as clean when I start playing openings I don't really know. Okay, what's going on here? Hold on. Let me make sure that I didn't mess with my stream. Okay, okay. I can still hear myself. I'm very, very scared of making a stream where nobody can hear what I'm saying. Okay, this is not it. Oh, E5. I used to play E5 against this. I don't know why I didn't play this. This is not good, but it's better than what I got. I used to play E5 against this. I don't know why I didn't. I'm supposed to play D5 straight away. Huh? Why? That's not good. Sorry, that's not good. Huh? Yeah, not good either. So this is better. But wait, what am I even supposed to do like against this? Let me go because I want to know the solid line. Every time I get this version of the Sicilian, I just have a bad game. So they want me to go D5. Yes, I forgot. That's what I'm supposed to do. D5. Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. All right. I remember. Okay, let's continue this. Okay, let's continue this. This is bad. D5 is wrong. E5 is the idea. And here, take 94. Okay, first. Okay, that didn't happen. And then I got out of the open. Yeah, I was like, I had a nice position here. Yeah, H3 wasn't bad. I didn't think H3 was good. Bishop C7 is okay. They don't really like it. Yeah, I didn't like King to H1. This was good. Oh, taking was better than G6. 6 was better than G6. Interesting. Yeah, I knew this was a mistake. Yep, this was a mistake. Yeah, this is just lost. Sorry. This is wrong. King here. Allowing this though. Knight x4. What is going on here? Oh, oh, he has here. Oh, he has here. Oh, oh, that is. I was actually this is findable. I think I should have found this because this is genuinely findable. This is 100% findable. Oops. Okay, this was bad. Queen takes was. Oh my god, he trapped his queen. Oh my goodness, he trapped his queen. Ah, this is bad because of bishops. Can you imagine? Oh, oh, I hug my queen. You can't make this up. Oh my goodness, I hug my queen. Jesus Lord. Even at 2300, you still do stuff like this. I straight up hug my queen. And my opponent misses it. Oh, that's so sad. And this is bad. Why is this bad? King F6 is better. That wasn't happening. What is high okay, like this is actually calm. This is actually calm. Yeah, but I didn't want to play with all these pieces on my side of the board. Why is my laptop freezing? And he resigns. Okay, why is my laptop freezing? I'm not in the mood for all this. All this. Okay, it's better. Let's get into another game. Let us get into another game. How long has this been going on? This has been going on for 2 hours. 2 hours stream now. Okay, I get a game against a 2393 at E Berry Lord. Okay, I'm gonna go play this ninth F6 version. And okay, he plays the London defense. So I am going to go my C5 setup. This is the best way to play against London. I'm going to go queen to B6, putting more pressure on the D4 pawn. This is well, there are other lines, but I like to play this aggressive setup, and I think B3 is already a mistake. Um, I can just develop normally, but then he can take. I develop normally here. And if he takes, my position is kind of fine. My queen has these dark squares to work with. So I will go here first. I don't want to take right now because now his knight will get there and sort of be strong. Okay, I think he just hung a pawn. One, two, one, two, three. Yeah, he just hung a pawn, if I'm correct. Wait, wait. If I take, he takes, I take, check. Bishop here, take, take. Knight here doesn't work. So castle, castles. Then what? G3 is the move. Pawn to E5 is the move. Okay, I think this looks like a free pawn. I think this is a free pawn. Oh, his bishop is also hanging. Okay, huh. He does this. I can come here, but there's knight F3 now. And this check does nothing. But if I don't go there, where can I go? I can go here to C3, pinning the knights. He has this check here, take, and he castles. I go pawn to E5, knight F3, bishop to D6. No, my D4 pawn is hanging. No, then there's E4. There's D4, sorry, bishop to D2, and I come back and my position is fine. Okay. Okay, so at this level, you do want to do those kind of long calculations. Because when you get a winning move, combination of moves at the what's it called? At the opening, what is this? Bishop to D3. He doesn't give this check. I like the idea of it, but once I get pawn to A6, wait, don't I have pawn to E5 immediately? Or bishop to G4? Hold on. Pawn to A6, castle. Okay, I need to be careful with my time because I'm kind of seeing what this guy is trying to do. I need to be slightly careful with my time. I think pawn to E5 here is just winning. I think pawn to E5 straight away is just winning. Pawn to E5 here should be winning. This check is the same thing. So I need to be a little bit careful with my time. He's playing way too quickly, that I'm sure of.
Do let it be fast for so let me just drop it.
Okay, he comes here, bishop.
Yeah, we are heading.
Oh, I see the idea of this.
Did you hear me?
Sorry?
Yeah, mommy, I hear you now.
Oh, okay, all right. He wants to give me this check. No, no, sorry, sorry. He wants to take first, then give me this check, and then take. So my king is unable to castle. Okay, so how do I want to do this? I can come here. Wait, no, that doesn't do anything. I can go pawn a6, but then he gets this, which doesn't even look all that bad. That doesn't even look all that bad. I don't have here. Okay, I like bishop to e7. No, 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 no. I have to go pawn to a6. Sorry, what am I saying? I have to go pawn to a6. Yeah, I have to go pawn to a6. I should have just played that move in like 10 seconds. Goodness. Ugh. He takes my knight. I will take back. And now he needs to castle. Yeah, so do I have bishop to b4 here now? Hold on, guys. I go bishop to b4. He goes knight f3. I don't have this fork because he pins my king to my queen. He pins my pawn to my king. Okay. Okay, well, bishop to d c4 is a move. Bishop to c4. Since I don't have this
Your
e4
court
idea,
is outside.
yes, it's outside. Okay, maybe I could even what is this? He just hangs a rook. What? Wait, wait, wait. Does he think my queen is trapped? He just hangs his rook. What is the idea? Pawn to a4. I get out any which way. Pawn to c4. I still okay. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. I don't know what these guys are doing. This is crazy. This is something else. This is something else. Knight to b1. I don't know, guys. And he resigned. So that was a blunder. Okay, I'm not even going to analyze that game. I just want to check one thing. I'm just going to check one thing. You guys, my opponents are usually stronger than this. I don't know. Today's my lucky day because the guys I get faced up against, they are usually stronger than this. E5 was good. A6 was best. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, I'm just going to review this game because I want to see the 96% accuracy that I'll get. But I don't know. I mean, that's a good way to put pressure on the London defense. 91.4% accuracy. These guys are harsh. I literally played a perfect game. It was literally perfect. Zero mistakes, zero misses, zero blunders. These guys are harsh. Okay, so this is the best way to play against the London defense. It is the most aggressive way to play against London defense. And the best move to refuse this is knight to c3 because I cannot take because knight to b5 will trap my queen. Now the best line here is pawn to a6, preventing him from coming here, to which your opponent will take this pawn and then just develop normally. Something like bishop to d3 here is good. The best line is to fear in Keto because, and I'll tell you why. See, the reason why the best line is to fear in Keto is, where is this line? Wait, you guys, I'm going to be back. Just give me a minute. I'm coming back. Sorry. All right. All right, guys, I'm back. Okay. So this is the best line against this, and we need to play pawn to g6 because our opponent has one, two, three, four of his minor pieces activated, and he has castle here. So we need to quickly do something because we can't just slowly go knight to c6, e6, bishop here. No, 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 no. That's not going to cause it. And I think this is good here. Knight to e5 is not a good move. Wait, calm down. What's a good move here? Yeah, okay. That's good. So here I think I have to take castle. And despite us being behind in development, we have this bishop sniping down this diagonal, and we have this compensation. So I expect something like this. And here, is that even good? Okay, it's best. So this is the best way to refute this. But my opponent did not know that, and he played pawn to b3, which is a sign, and I smelled blood. I knew immediately he wasn't very familiar with this line, and yeah, everything went downhill fast. What was the bad move? Bishop to c5 was bad. Why was this bad? Okay, that is crazy. And he just won this rook, and he resigned. Okay, let me also check who this guy is, because this is unusual gameplay. Joined 27 days ago. Wait, wait a minute. This is unusual gameplay. 2300 rapid. 2300, please. Let me see this. How many games has he won? 130, 61 versus 25 draws. Okay, what is this? Who's this guy? Because to lose like that at this level is a bit much. Why is he playing against a lot of 300s? Okay, whatever. This looks normal. I'm just going to continue my stream. This looks like a normal person's account, so I will continue my stream. I am at 2343, guys, nearing 2350. I think I have myself 5 or 6 wins in a row. This stream is going well. By the way this is going, I might be done with this stream in the next like hour or two. Or I mean, the stream might not reach 5 hours. Uh, hmm, okay. I get a game against someone called. I said I'd play the English, but I'm not about to deviate and play something I don't do against a 2480 rated player. But he is from North Macedonia. I have no idea what continent that country is in. I'm just going to guess it's in Asia. Wait, is Asia a continent? Oh, hold on. Hold on, I cannot embarrass myself like this on stream. He goes pawn to d5 himself. I'm gonna go pawn to c4. 2025. I'm going to take. Is Asia a continent? He takes back. I'm going to develop. Okay, yeah, Asia is a continent. Nah, 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 nah. You guys are not gonna embarrass me like that. I mean, I'm not going to embarrass myself like that. He goes for this shader, nope, nope, nope. The modern variation of Slav defense. How do I want to do this? On one hand, I do want to get this bishop out here. But this pawn is going to be weakened, and if I play pawn to e3, there's always some kind of queen to b6. And I don't want to just mirror him. I don't think I have much of a choice. Or will I play pawn to e3, castle, and then fianchetto this bishop? That doesn't look too bad, but I don't like it either. I think it will be best for me to mirror him and play this modern variation. Yeah, that looks like that's best. But I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Where does this bishop go? Hmm. But I'm going to do this. Mono go pawn to e3. I trap my bishop inside here, but I will easily fianchetto it on this diagonal. This is not the best way to play against this, but this has transposed into the Grunfeld defense, the Borel variation. Bishop to f4. Ideas could be knight to b4, but that doesn't do anything because I just have rook to c1. And I don't think e3 is ever a move here because I think I just get the bishop. He goes pawn to a3. Now that I don't get. Maybe he wants to play pawn to b4, preventing knight to a4. Should I go knight to a4 now? But now there's knight to b4. And if I go here, he wins this pawn. Hmm. Knight to a4, knight to b4, a6. Wait, no, he doesn't have knight to c2 because I just kicked the knight. Okay, I'm going to go knight to a4 here. So knight to b4 is not a move now because I just attacked the knight, and if he comes here, his knight is trapped. So I'm going up here. He goes back. I didn't expect him to go back here. Now I can't come here because my pawn is pinned to my bishop. I want to go queen to d7, queen to d2, and just unpin that. I kind of like queen to d2. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go queen to d2, unpinning this. I could have just gone rook to c1, and that very well could be the best move, but I like queen to d2 because it activates my queen. It takes away some squares from black. Wait, no, I should have just gone rook to c1. Okay, he allows me to do that. Because if he had played pawn to b4 here, then I would have to come. Okay, he goes rook f8. Okay, I'm going to go for this now. Because now if he takes, I take back with my rook. And I pressure this pawn. I'm also pressuring this pawn and this knight a little. And in some cases, I could be able to win this knight, win this bishop, and get the bishop pair. So he does take. Wait a minute. If I take like this, he gets e4. I come here, he gets here. I don't know. That does not look good. That does not look good for me. That does not look good. Does he have b6? Yeah. Yeah, I think he does. I think I have to go back. I don't like this. Why would I block my queen? Yeah, I think I have to go back if he goes b6, which is annoying. I mean, is it? Because it sort of weakens his position. It definitely weakens this a pawn, which is on site of my bishop. He doesn't do that. Well, there goes his chance, because now I'm going to double my rooks. I don't know what pawn to h6 was. That makes no sense. Just passes the move back to me. Does he want to go pawn to g5 with this? No, that makes no sense. I do not believe this is a good move. What is my opponent doing? Queen to d7. Can't I take? He defends it. Queen here. Queen to c6, threatening this take. Queen to c6, e4. Take. Knight does not take. With knight does take. Because take, there's a check. Wait, what am I saying? Here, take, knight takes. Knight to d4 is winning. So queen to c6, queen to c3 is the move. Let me even text my brother now. Let me quickly check chats to see if anyone has said anything. No? Alright. I'm going to go and text my brother. Okay, he comes back. I saw this and I didn't like it that much. It's basically saying that we can just trade. We can just trade down. That's what he's saying. Honestly, this looks like it's just drawn. But I do have this rook to c7 move. And I thought I should consider this. Wait. Rook to c7, queen e6. Queen e6 though. Yeah, queen e6. And then what? This knight is coming back here. Rook to c7, queen e6. I'm not seeing like, wait, here, queen e6. In here, there's knight here. I'm not seeing a whole lot. Okay, he takes me, I have to take with my queen. And then he can just bring a rook here. Oh, I'm not liking this. Okay, so I don't know. I think I have to trade down. Or can I go queen if what is okay, my brother wants to join the stream right now. Uh I'm not seeing much. Because if he comes here, I don't even think this is good either. One, two, three, one, two, three, one, four. Oh, I think I have to trade everything down. I think I have to trade everything down. Okay, I'm going to at least try rook to c7 first. I'm going to at least try rook to c7. Okay, he takes. I didn't think that was good. That's odd. Oh yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. If I take here, he takes here. Ugh, it's the same thing. And this is just drawn. Perhaps black even has a better position here. But I think this should simply just be drawn. Yeah. What do I do? Bring my king. Doesn't look bad. Bishop fc5 also doesn't look bad. This knight can't come here. Uh, Perhaps I will try to reroute it. Yeah, I think that looks like a good plan. That looks like a good plan. Trying to reroute this knight, maybe get it to d3. But this bishop here, which can easily be kicked away. So knight to e1 is a very good plan. Not really good because the position is completely equal, but tip on. All right. He goes bishop to f4. I'll just continue with knight to e1. But he does have some bishop to b1 ideas, but I don't think that is much. He does go for it. I do have pawn to a4. Something in me doesn't like pawn to a4. I have pawn to a3. But then there's ideas of this. What am I saying? That's just hanging a pawn. Okay, I'm going to go pawn to a3. Okay, so one thing I will have to do is play quickly. Because these 2400s, once they have you in these end games, they are going to start playing moves quickly. So I think just slow. What the? Okay, he does this now, but what about this pawn? What about this pawn? Who defends this pawn? This d pawn. Now that you push this e pawn, who's going to defend this pawn? Yeah, like that's a very good question. Now that you push this e pawn 2 squares, are you going to do this? Okay, no, no, this is bad. This is very bad. This is very bad. I think my opponent forgot that I can push this pawn. I believe that that's the mistake he made. I believe he has forgotten that I can just push this pawn. And he comes back. He comes back. That is not it. That is not it. Okay, what's the idea? He want to come here. But that is not it. Let me bring this knight now. But to where? To where is the question? I want to come here. I want to come here. Put some pressure on this pawn. And next move, I'm going to bring my knight. Oh, his idea is to come here and hit this pawn. Here, 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 defending the pawn. A5. Oh, wow. A5, bishop here. Take, take, take. Oh, my days, bro. I can come here stopping that. He can then go here. No, then I can take. Okay. He gets here, though. I'm not doing this very well. I'm not doing this very well at all. Okay, let me defend that pawn. Why am I playing so slowly? This is exactly what I was just talking about. This is exactly what I was just talking about, not playing slowly. Let me bring my king. He's bringing his own king. This pawn that I decided to push, is it going to be my Achilles heel? Is it going to be my Achilles heel? Ugh. Let me go check my stream to see if my brother has joined. He gives me this check. I'm not taking it. Okay, how do I want to get my king into this? Let me come here and see if I can land my king here. Don't really see all that much with how my king getting here is going to help my position because it just has pawn to b5. Hey Solomon, welcome to the stream. Okay, he goes for bishop to c5. I do not get. Oh, he wants to play here, but that's not very pressuring. Why not f3? Because my e pawn is weak. And f3 he takes. And if I allow him to take, I undouble his passed pawn. His doubled pawn, sorry. What is this? He wants to go for this. Nope, not allowing that. If I go for f3, I undouble his passed pawns, his doubled pawns on the e file, and then his pawn majority of 4 and 3 starts to get more active. I'm going to get flagged in this game. Okay, he does this. He has here. Um, I have here. He has this. Oh, he has here. So here, here. Oh my days. Then what? Then take. This is exactly what he wants. I have no choice but to take. And now he just blockades the pawn. Oh, now he just blockades the pawn. Sheesh. Ah man, I have to do something here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to like try to push and trade these pawns. Oh, I pushed the wrong one. I pushed the wrong one. This is lost. This is just lost now. And I should have come back here. This is just lost. What? What is he doing? Oh, I see the idea of this. Uh, oh, I mean, I'm just gonna get flagged. That's just it. I'm gonna get flagged. I don't have enough time to do anything. I'm simply gonna get flagged. Yeah. He knows it. He knows it. He knows I'm gonna get flagged. Why did I even do this? This is also bad. Oh, that's bad. That is very bad. I mean, it's not so bad, but it's bad. Uh, yes. Ah, but I don't have enough time. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. I don't have enough time. Oh my days, bro. Oh my days. Yes, yes, yes. Keep on blundering. Keep on blundering. Keep on blundering. Come on, keep on blundering. Yes, you're not in time. You are not in time. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my God, I need to find a quick checkmate. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, I'm lagging. I'm lagging. I'm lagging. Oh God, no. I'm lagging. No, 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 no. I'm lagging, guys. I'm lagging. Please, no. Please don't tell me I'm lagging. Don't tell me I'm lagging. Please don't tell me I'm lagging. Oh, oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. I thought I was lagging for a second there. I thought I was lagging, guys. Oh my God. He tried to flag me. I don't know what happened there because he could have definitely flagged me. He could have definitely flagged me. Oh, hello, Chill the 967. I'm just going to call you Chill, by the way. Wow, man, he could have flagged me. I'm not gonna lie. He could have flagged me. He could have flagged me there. Let's see the accuracy. What does MB mean, Solomon? 93% accuracy. You guys have to like and subscribe. You guys have to like and subscribe. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on, bro. Like, don't sleep on me. Don't actually sleep on me, though. Don't sleep on me, guys. Like and subscribe. You guys, you have to like and subscribe, guys. Don't sleep. Don't sleep on me, bro. Don't sleep on me. I think this stream has a delay. Don't sleep on me, guys. Do not sleep on me. 93.6% accuracy. I time scrambled that end game. But you guys, it looks like my push to 2400 might be quick. So this was all good. All fine. Yep. All fine. All fine. Oh, this was not good. You want me to come here? Wait. I get though, but like, I kind of get. This actually makes sense. This actually makes sense. This makes a lot of sense. All right, let's keep going. Um, let's keep going. This is fine. Yeah, they still want this. They really want this. This didn't even come to mind because I didn't like the idea of splitting up these bonds. But this looks good. This looks way. It looks really good. Now I think about it, I should have considered this. In my head, I just did it because it was like all the bonds are gonna get doubled and like I don't know. I should have considered this. This is way better. We went into this end game and the rest is history. But this was bad. Wow, this was bad. This was actually bad, guys. Can you imagine? This was bad. I mean, it's like that sometimes. They're bringing your king. I had 1 minute 50 seconds. That's one thing about these 2400s. Oh, this was just a blunder. Oh, pushing was best. Oh, I shouldn't even think about that. That's the thing about these 2400s. Like, they have this ability to put pressure on your position and play fast at the same time. They have that ability, and it's you underestimate it, but it's really a really strong ability to put pressure on you and to play fast at the same time. It's really good. That's one of the things that I think separates me from these 2400s. But you guys, let's take a little look at my winning streak. Since I started this stream, can I get to my game history? Since I started this stream, I've been on a solid winning streak. Like let's just count here. I started from here: one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 8 wins in a row. You guys, you have to like and subscribe. You have to, guys, you have to like and subscribe. 8 wins in a row. Are you not entertained, guys? Are you not entertained? All right, what is this? Oh, this is my daily game. Are you not entertained, guys? I get a game against someone called Ion Bourgeois. Well, I have no idea from Romania. Let me go. I'm gonna play the semi-slab variation this time. I'm gonna play the semi-slab. I told you I play lots of openings as black. I know lots of variations. So I'm gonna play the semi-slab. I'm gonna get my bishop out. Go here. Yep, all fine. Although did I just give him queen b3? He doesn't go for it. Did I give him queen b3? Okay, he doesn't go for it. Okay, how do I want to develop bishop e2 or bishop to d3? Bishop to d3, there's like c4. So let me go bishop to e2. In some lines, it is better to go pawn to h6. Okay, this is not good. I don't like the way White is doing this. White is supposed to come and win the bishop pair. He's not supposed to trade off these bishops because this is my bad bishop. As you can see, like 6 out of my 8 pawns are on light squares. So my light square bishop is bad. And his light square bishop is the good bishop. Well, both of his bishops are made, but like his light square bishop is the good bishop because like 4 out of his 8 pawns are on dark squares, but his dark square bishop is trapped behind these pawns. So he shouldn't be trading his light square bishop for mine because my light square bishop is a bad bishop. Okay, though. Oh, chill the night. Bye. Good luck. Have fun with your football training. All right. He goes rook to e1, and obviously he wants to push. If he does, do I have a problem with that? I don't see why. I take, he takes, I take. I don't see why I have a problem with that. Although I can come here and pin this knight, but I just get kicked out. I can take and do this though. That could be a way to play. But I don't know. I don't think that's all that good. Because this is my good bishop and I don't want to trade it off. And if I take here, he's gonna come here. I have pawn to a4. I have rook f to e8. I don't know. I'm gonna go pawn to a4. I like pawn to a4 a little because it takes control of this dark squares that my bishop see. It helps me take more control of my opponent's side of the board. So he goes bishop to d2. I don't know about that. I can't go any further. I'll go rook f to e8. It's usually a good move in this sort of close positions. And I have some ideas to reroute my knights like this. But if I do that, he has knight to a4, threatening b6 and c5. Uh, although that doesn't really do anything. Okay, he goes rook to c1. Surprising. Perhaps he wants to take. Okay, I'm just going to continue my reroute. Knight to f8 to g6. And one thing you should know, when do you need to reroute PK takes? Oh, I see the idea. He takes so that now I can't just take. Okay, that is good. So now knight takes, take, queen takes here. I will still do this because this does help my position. Okay, do I want to take this knight to just come here? Let's say I come here, he comes here. And when I take now, he has a knight in the center of the board. I don't want that. Okay. So I kind of like my position here. Well, it's not all that bad, but it's okay. He was bishop to c3. Let me just okay. I want to find somewhere for my queen. Queen to c2. I don't like. I mean, I don't hate. But first, let me just get this bishop to a good diagonal. Bishop to f6. Let's get this good. And of course, I will, when it's time, probably try to go knight here to get my knight to a good square like the f5 square. My knight of g6 isn't all bad, but I want it to be okay. How would we do this? Hmm. I can take. I will open up the d file. Okay, taking doesn't look good. If I take like this, well, why would I do that? Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go here, queen c7, to bring my rook here, so that when I do take, I can have a rook on the d file. Because see, what's going to happen is, if I were to take this knight anyway, the d file will open for him, but my queen is still on that d file. Okay, because I don't like what he's doing here. I don't like this at all. This pawn to f4 is unnecessary. It's simply just unnecessary. I get it. He's trying to like ferment his knight on this outpost square, which is not really an outpost, but he is weakening his king on the dark squares. So he brings his rook. No, I don't want to take. I can play pawn to a4, trying to split apart his pawns, but he can just push to b5. Hmm. Hmm. I don't like the idea of c5 uh because of this. Is this all bad in here? Here, take, take. My rook opens up. One, two, three, one, two, three, four, four. And he gets this passed on. I don't know. I don't know. Is this all good? I don't know. I don't know how to evaluate that position. I don't know if this is good for me. If that's not good, then what do I have? That's this question. If that's not good for me, what do I do? I can come knight to e7 and try to reroute here, but he just gets g4. I'm like, what am I doing? Yeah, I think I have to. I really don't want to do this. And if I take, that's just bad. Oh, which means I've probably made a mistake somewhere. Which means I've probably made a mistake somewhere. Yeah, this. I don't know. I don't like this at all. Not even a little bit. Yeah, yeah. Take, take. That's just horrible. But there's just f5 after this, though. Uh, this looks horrible. I can't lie. No, he can't take it. This isn't a check because I take his queen. That's not a check. This looks horrible. I have two lights. Ooh, wait. Why would you do this? Takes with the rook. One, two, three, four, five. Take, take. One, two, three, four, one, two, three, four. I don't even know if this is good. I don't know. If I take like this, I mean, I can go here. He can go. I don't know how to evaluate this position at all. Oh, I don't know what's going on here, guys. I don't know what's going on. I can come here. He can take. Okay, maybe here. He takes, I take. But if he comes in, you can't really move down because it's pinned to this bishop. And I can get knight to c6. My position is fine. But there's background problems. There is background problems. Ah, I don't know, man. I'm going to go for knight to e7. Taking this rook with my rook seems crazy to me. You guys, give me 2 minutes. My parents are back. Oh, okay. My opponent has not made a move. He has not made a move. I was saying I don't like the idea of rook takes d5 because this pawn gets here. It's a really strong pawn. Now I have control of the d5, of the d5 line. I could get knight to c6 and takes. My position is fine. If I can get that. Here, there is no takes because there's background. So I think I need to play something like h3 or h5, defending background, or probably something like g6. I like pawn to g6 more. Although pawn to g6 does weaken my own bishop. Wow. Mm, probably pawn to h5. Yeah. What's wrong with pawn to h6? There's knight. No, there's no knight to g4. There is. No, there is knight to g4. But I mean, I think I like knight to g4. Do I like knight to g4? Here takes, rook takes, quick sound check, quick sound check. Okay, yeah. I can hear myself. Um, but right now, what do I think he wants to do though? Knight to g4. This is an idea. Don't like it for white because it just goes into some kind of endgame. Wait, actually, that is good for him though because here, 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 and he's threatening background and he's threatening this pawn. Although this pawn really isn't anything, because I get pawn to h4, knight back to e4, check. What in heaven? If I take this background checkmate, if I take like this, he takes like this, and I take, and he takes. Ah, okay, this is somehow he's found a better version. Here, take with the G pawn, queen takes. What does that change? Rook to d2, threatening checkmate. Wait, then what? Rook back, check, rook back, check, rook back, king will have to come. Okay, I'm going to go for this version. I don't want to go for this endgame because oh, but he just trades the queen. He just trades the queen on e8. Oh, this is just a draw. Ah, this is just a draw. This is annoying. What Pokemon did I even play? I think I played the semi-slap variation. Okay, that's what I played. Okay, he goes for this check. I'm surprised. Thought he would take the draw. I don't like this for White because he's the one that's behind tempo, but this should be a draw, however we do it. Yeah, he's doing it like this, but I mean, it's still a draw regardless. As far as he knows how to handle this, this should be a draw. Let me go h5, h5, f5, king h6, check here, rook takes. I don't know about that. Okay, but here d4, g4 here, check. Okay, no, this is a little bit better. King to g6. But this is a draw regardless. Oh, he lets me come out. No, that's a mistake. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. No, no, no. No. This is wrong. Here, take. Here, take. Um, push. No, no, no. This is wrong. This is wrong. What my opponent is doing is wrong. This is wrong. No, this is wrong. See, the problem with what my opponent is doing is it's not even about like the fact that he's taking all these pawns. It's simple. See, I have the threat of back rank, the threat of this pawn, and I have the threat of checkmate. So what my opponent is doing, he severely, and this is wrong. All kinds of wrong. All kinds of wrong. So very bad for my opponents. Very bad for my opponents. To do this to a drawn endgame, very bad. Very bad. This is all kinds of wrong. What's what is he doing? Honestly, I'm surprised. I'm very surprised at what he's doing. But he has this check, but it doesn't change much. Yeah, I'm very surprised with what he's doing. This is rubbish, absolute rubbish. Um, King here. This is just rubbish. I'm surprised. Honestly, I'm surprised. Because at this level, you should be able to draw the king and pawn endgame. I am very surprised. Very, very surprised at this. At this, what am I now doing? At this level, you should be able to draw this endgame. Okay, let me just go and win these pawns. Very bad. Very bad from my opponent. Very bad. Just inexcusable. Inexcusable. That is a simply drawn endgame. At this level, you should be able to draw that endgame. My pawns are split, so and I have 95% accuracy here, but I'm not even happy about this because this is just bad. Just bad. You should be able to draw that endgame 5 times out of 5. And I will explain to you what my opponents did wrong. That's very bad. Very, very bad. Very bad. Okay, let's get into it. So I played the semi-Slav variation. As I said, I've been playing against this Queen's Gambit for a long, long time. So I played a lot of variations. And I was saying he didn't do this well at all. Even pawn e3 here is already a misstep. Queen to b3, putting pressure on this b pawn is the right way to play. It is the right way. And the most aggressive way. I was expecting that. I know a lot of theory lines from my OTB tournaments. But yeah, he doesn't do that. See, he does this. This isn't good. And it's not bad, but it's not good. And this is wrong here. And I'll tell you why it's wrong. First of all, it's okay. You guys, give me 5 minutes. I need to go. My parents are back. I'll be back. Hello, Tony. Nope. Alright, guys, I'm back. Now, the engine doesn't like bishop c7. They want me to go and pin the knight to his king, which is alright, because he did just weaken his dark squares. But I didn't want to do that, because I had no intentions of capturing that knight. I was saying he shouldn't be trading this bishop for my bishop, because this is his good bishop and this is my bad bishop. So he should be playing pawn to h5 to take that bishop so that he can have a very good light square bishop and have the bishop pair. But he didn't do that. And we went on. This is fine. This is fine. This is all good. Knight of 8 rebouncing. This is good. This is good. Oh, this was a mistake. I was surprised he took his rook, not his pawn. He would have had a substantial advantage if he had taken with his pawn. Yeah. What would I've had to do here? That's true. Seth. I was wondering what move I would have had to play. Something like h6. I had plan b5 in my head. b5. That's what I wanted to do in this position. All right, let's go back. And this is all fine. He played this. Okay. I went for this g takes, by the way, because I saw that however I did it, this was going into an endgame. So I wanted my to win that tempo of not having to play pawn to g6, defend my king. And this is all winning. But you see, what my opponent realized was that he was behind one tempo, which was why I was surprised that he didn't just come after this a pawn, my c pawn, sorry. I was surprised that he didn't do this. But that's lost. Okay. Oh, actually, he's in a tough endgame. He's in a tough endgame. And this is actually not very easy to defend. But, oh, where was the plan of this? This is still a draw. Yeah, this is still a draw. Wow. Oh, because now he allows the check. Look at that. Even though he is doing some crazy things here, things I don't understand, this is still not lost. But once he allows the check, even though I was skibidi a little over here, yeah, that's it. All right, guys, another win in the bag. Let's keep it pushing. Let us keep it pushing. Just take a look at this winning streak. When was the last time I won like how many games in a row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 games in a row on stream. You guys, this is luck, man. This is the luck of my first stream. Unfortunately, we are nearing 4 hours, and I want to continue, guys, but I have other things to do. I really, really want to continue because I have this luck going on and I'm playing very well today. Uh, and I'm scared that if I don't push this in 400 now and I want to play tomorrow, I'm going to have some funny games. Guys, should I continue? I don't know, man. Should I continue? Should I continue? That's the question. Should I continue? I don't know, guys. Should I continue or should I stop? I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to stop. But the problem is that my mom could call me at any moment to go do some chores. And I don't want to have to leave the stream for like 30 minutes or 40 minutes. Because I don't want to just keep you guys there doing nothing. So I might have to call it a day here, guys. I might have to call it a day. I might have to call it a day. Arsenal was still here. You know you can't end on the loss. Lol. When did I lose? I won every game. And yes, I'm flexing on you guys. I wanted to stream for like 4 hours. I don't know, man. So my still there. Yeah, I get what you mean. If I lose, I do have to play another game. Wait, Solomon, are you free to play Fortnite? I want to continue playing, but you guys, unfortunately, I am going to be ending my first stream on 9 out of 9 games. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, guys. Like you have to. You don't have a choice. You have to like and subscribe. And if you do watch this later on and you are not subscribed, like and subscribe, guys. You have to. Like, I mean, after this performance, from winning end games when I was down on time to clutching lost end games, you have to like and subscribe. You have no choice. You have no choice. All right, guys, I'm out.